Welcome back, everyone, to Distilled. Today we have Kilchoman.
This one is a store pick from Hawaii, from Kadota's on the Big Island. Should be pretty interesting. It's about 6 years old in a Pedro Jimenez sherry cask. It's kind of been renowned by many aficionados that have tried it as one of the best Kilchomans they've ever had.
And Kilchoman is...
Yeah.
Okay.
So we're on the island. We're briny, peaty, interesting always to mix the big peat with the big sherry. So it's like you're kind of like bombing your palate with different things.
Yeah, this is World War III right here.
Any thoughts of the bottles before we...
I love like this, like when they...
The seal,
the coins, the waves, ocean, water, movement.
Whirlpool pulling you in. I have a feeling this one is going to pull us in.
Cheers.
Whoa. What? This is like Montana.
Well, so in Scotland, that island of Lafroig,
like that's where all your peaty malts are going.
Ardbeg, Lagavulin, Alila, Berclati.
I mean, I'm not getting any sherry.
You smell that smoke and
that's it.
That campfire. the smoke will reveal something else, or maybe we'll have to wait till the palate to get to that.
Compared to Lagavulin or Lafroig, it's not as crazy.
Kilchoman has a nice, different kind of smoke. It reminds me more of like a Highland kind of peat, smoke, a little cleaner, bonfire-y, or a Campbelltown kind of.
I would imagine that we either love it or hate
it's a love or hate it,
Yeah,
for
okay,
sure.
Yes, all right.
Probably the most polarizing type of flavor profile in all of whiskey.
Cheers. Everyone.
Legs are a little thinner and faster. Color is dark. Amber, ruby-ish.
Mine goes to like barbecue.
Yeah. I'm getting a lot of that sweet when you taste it.
Sweet. And
You can't smell it though, huh?
No, I can.
Maybe not.
It's coming through, but it's definitely like a half and half when you taste it.
I get like sweet, spicy.
Yeah.
Like a barbecue pork.
Peat, vanilla cream,
And then all the
honey,
typical, honey.
Oh, the honey. That's a good one. Yeah.
Honey, and it reminds me of like an orange blossomy kind
honey,
of thing too.
honey blossom, like
Yeah.
orange. Yeah.
The smoke on the nose has definitely died down, but the peat on the palate is just it's so prominent still. But it's very well integrated. It all kind of blends together pretty nicely.
But maybe that's what that is like. Like to me, the campfire is like a wood, like a burning wood, and that's not what this smelled like to me. It was more like, you're right, like the smoke coming off of that pork, honey pork, sweet pork.
English does not have enough vocabulary to explain all the flavors.
I'm a fan of the peat. I like it. I think it throws a difference in kind of all the different stuff out there, and it's like way different. How do you get that flavor in there?
It's in the malt. So you take the barley and then you have to have it sprout. Convert those starches to sugar, which is the malting. If you smoke it with heat, you got to stop the sprouting, right? Then you're going to dry it out, and you're adding that peat characteristic into the grain.
Peat is just like the kind of like that decayed, like almost like not fossilized, but kind of like detritus and wherever like plant matter and whatever matter for the bogs or it's just this brick of like it's a good fuel source in burns, but so that's why it's regionally different.
Kind of foul smell to it. Too much like foul is wrong, but like just like a touch of it, like just adds something that's appealing.
But the combination of that sweet Pedro Jimenez with the big peat. To me, the peat just adds like a whole other layer of complexity. It like adds a bunch of compounds or something in it that just really changes the flavors into an even wider array of flavors than if you had not added.
Final thoughts. Getting all these barbecue flavors, super balanced, adds great character from both having the sherried And the peat, I think this one's a huge win.
I think it's really, really tasty. Kind of my first kind of dive into peat. It's very unique. But that peat and cherry.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is the best Kilchoman I've had. Definitely at my wheelhouse as far as the smoky Islay kind of things go. And I'm a fan of getting those big sherry notes, the big peaty kind of notes. Just, you get like a double bomb.
Yeah. Like to have that in one whiskey, like to have both sides of this, like I think that's really special.
Yeah, they're a relatively young distillery and they're just putting some killer stuff out.
Definitely a distillery to keep an eye on.
Yep.
Right? For sure. All right, guys. Thank you for joining us this week on Distilled. Have a good one. Dude, that was fun.
Yeah. Already felt better from last week too.